You cannot spot reduce fat. All right, it isn't like we can massage our chest, and have that fat disappear. Hey guys, Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and today I'm going to give you 3 different ways to lose some of that chest fat. Now, why the hell am I all dirty, greasy, standing in my garage? Well, it's because I am very excited. I'm going racing in a few days, and I'm trying to fix some broken parts underneath the car that I just accidentally noticed. So, broken suspension parts is not a good thing, and luckily my buddy had some spares. But instead of cleaning up and changing clothes and putting on my workout stuff and then just talking to the camera like I'm doing now, I figured, hell, let's just shoot this in my garage. All right, I can talk about ways to lose chest fat here dressed like this just as easy as I can in my den. So anyway, this topic comes up so often, and we're asked about it so often, that we actually filmed a 5-part video series on how to get rid of man boobs. So guys, trust me, I'm just going to touch on a couple things real quick here, but click the link below this video and that will take you to this free resource that we're giving you. All right, and it really goes into depth and gives you lots of different ideas on how to eliminate man boobs. So please, when we offer free stuff, take us up on that offer. Okay, so the first thing you guys need to do to get rid of those man boobs, you have to eat in a caloric deficit. All right, you cannot spot reduce fat. All right, it isn't like we can massage our chest, and have that fat disappear. All right, or move it from here down to here. It just doesn't work that way. You have to eat in a caloric deficit. I've shot some great videos that are right here on this YouTube channel on how to do that. All right, but I would recommend everybody to shoot for roughly a 500 calorie per day deficit. All right, and the reason I come up with that number is because it's pretty easy to do. All right, if you try to do 1,000 calorie deficit, you're just going to be incredibly hungry and tired and have no energy, and then you're going to give up on it. 500 calories, it's pretty easy to find 500 worthless calories to knock out of your daily routine. And sometimes that's just a Coca-Cola, sometimes it's that extra 2 beers, sometimes it's the cake or ice cream. All right, sometimes it's just reducing your portion sizes. But 500 calories a day times 7 days a week is 3,500 calories per week. So why is that number important? Well, guess what? 1 pound of fat is equal to 3,500 calories. Wow. And guys, if you don't think losing 1 pound of fat per week is a big deal, you need to think again. That is a lot of fat, okay? So that is a great pace to lose your body fat. Otherwise, a lot of times if you try to lose it too fast, it can screw up your hormones. It can lower your testosterone level. And then, like I said just a second ago, it gets to be just too hard and you end up giving up, all right? So caloric deficit is key. The second idea, guys, is literally build more chest muscle, okay? So, it'd be nice to get rid of that fat, but if you don't really have any muscle up there once the fat is gone, it really won't look all that impressive. You won't see all that much difference, all right? Now, you won't have the big saggy thing going, but you want to replace that fat, all right, with new muscle. And so there are tons of great exercises. Now, if you're working out at home, all right, my Fit After 50 program is, I throw a bunch of different chest exercises at you. I mean, incline push-ups, decline push-ups, dumbbell flies, resistance band flies, bridge presses with dumbbells, lots of different things like that. Now, if you're going to the gym, Gary Walker has got tons of exercises that he'll recommend, all right? Because then you have all the equipment, that a big gym has, and you got even more options, all right? But build up that chest, and it's not just about doing the exercises. Guys, you have to hit these muscle groups with intensity, okay, and volume. All right, you have to push yourself hard. It's called progressive overload. If you use the same amount of weight on these exercises week after week and month after month, you just plateau. You quit building muscle. Now, you might maintain where you are. That's fine, maybe, But if you're trying to build muscle, you have to progressively overload the muscle. You have to throw more weight, more resistance at those muscles occasionally, so that they have a reason to respond and grow back bigger and stronger than previously. Otherwise, if you're doing the same amount of resistance, same exercises, there's no reason for those muscles to grow. There's no reason for them to get any stronger. They respond to these external stresses that you put on them, and the bigger the stress, i.e. the heavier the weight, the more they will respond. So you have to really push yourself, and there's tons of different ways to do that. And the third and final way to help get rid of those man boobs is eat more protein. That's the thing I have a hardest time with. It's hard for me to get enough protein into my daily diet. It's easy to get fats and carbohydrates. Those things are everywhere, all right? But protein is key. Eating more protein also helps you with number 1 and number 2. It helps with number 1, cutting down your calories, because protein makes you feel full, it makes you feel satiated, okay? And then also, protein is the hardest of the macronutrients to digest. You actually burn calories digesting protein, all right? Now, you do burn a few calories digesting carbs and fat, but protein requires the most amount of energy to digest, all right? So protein is a great way, all right, to ramp up number 1 and number 2. And guys, it's one of those things where you can always substitute a protein snack in lieu of some of those horrible sugary things that you're grabbing for, late at night when you get the munchies. Just keep some beef jerky around, and that will solve a lot of problems. All right, so in closing, remember, click the link below this video, because that 5-part series that we put together on how to eliminate man boobs is really cool. Crazy amount of information in there, and you would be wise to take advantage of free resources that we give you from time to time. And then finally, guys, you got to remember, stick with it and never give up on yourself.